Hello, folks. Welcome to the Vinson Voice, a weekly television show where we talk about what's going on in and around your Carl Vinson VA Medical Center. I'm your host, Greg Swars, and today I got a very special guest with me, man. A friend for many years, man, Mr. Tom Fair. How you doing, man?
I'm great. Looking forward to the big trip here in a couple weeks.
That's right. We're heading to the wheelchair games on July 10th, and we're driving this year.
Driving.
We're gonna put our veterans in the buses, and we're heading on to Louisville, Kentucky. You know, got little bit of mountain driving going on.
I'm ready.
I know that's right. Tom is one of our recreation therapy assistants here at the Carl Vinson VA Medical Center. How many years you been doing this now?
This is my third year.
Okay, going to the games.
Yeah.
But how many years you been here at the medical center?
I've been here this month, be 16 years.
Man, shoot, that's what I'm talking about. That's when I started, was 16 years. Well,
Yep.
I think it's 17 years now. No, 16 years and stuff. But anyway, I mean, yeah, we've been doing this for a long time now.
Sir.
That's it. And we're going to keep on doing it,
Keep on
man.
trucking.
That's right. All right. So, Tom, you like you said, you've been here for 16 years and stuff. And like you said, you're a 3-year veteran of going you've been to the Golden Age games and also the wheelchair games.
Yes, sir.
And stuff. Both of them are huge, significant events for our veterans. You know, the wheelchair games is co-sponsored with the PVA, Paralyzed Veterans of America. And the Golden Age Games is just VA.
VA.
That's it. And for the Golden Age Games, you have to be a veteran over the age of 55. And pretty much that is it. And then for the wheelchair games, of course, you got to have some form of spinal cord injury and stuff, you know, where they're confined to a wheelchair and all. But I mean, you know, you've been to these games, man. They're amazing.
They are amazing.
Especially when our veterans, they reach down and dig deep to get that gusto to compete. And it gets emotional sometimes.
It is. I've been hearing about this for years, and I've been wanting to go.
Yeah.
You know, the more I work with the guys practicing,
Yeah.
I said, man, I want to go. And I finally got my chance to go. And like Greg said, he said, these veterans get out there and they compete, and they just dig deep down and go at it.
That's it. And they're training, and they pretty much train all year round.
Year round.
But by the time we get back, you know, when we get back on the 17th, a couple weeks later, they're going to start training for the next year.
Right.
Next year's events and stuff. And, you know, the events, I think they've got about 22 events that the veterans compete in. Mostly our veterans compete in, let's say, bocce ball, 9-ball.
Shuffleboard.
Yeah, shuffleboard, bowling.
Air rifle.
We got some air rifle and air pistol. And then we used to have one that was weightlifting. I don't know if we're going to have any weightlifters this year. But then also, you know, shot put, discus, javelin, that kind of thing. So, and each year they're increasing the amount of events, you know, because usually each year they have an exhibition event.
Right.
They see how I guess the turnout is for it, the interest in it, and then the following year, 9 times out of 10, they're making it a new event for the veterans to compete in and stuff. So, been a recreational therapist for 16 years.
Right.
So what do you guys do for our veterans as a rec therapy assistant?
We take folks shopping, we take them out to eat, we get them, you know, just get them out to live a normal life.
Right.
You know, and of course, you know, we do games and we do news and news clubs, and I mean, you name it, we do it. And we don't do anything different than they wouldn't do as a normal person.
That's right. You
know?
try to keep them out of that bed all day.
Oh, exactly.
Keep them active and stuff, and help their improve their quality of life. Because you know, just because you have a disability, you don't have to be confined to the bed or a wheelchair or anything like that.
And they look forward to it every day.
Absolutely.
They are ready to roll.
That's right. They're getting up about, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock in the morning and ready to roll, sometimes even earlier.
You got that
sometimes even earlier than that.
Yeah.
You know. So let's talk about a special moment at one of the games that you've went to. I mean, there are tons. I've been going since, this would be my 9th year, and I've got tons of memories and stuff.
I guess what sticks out in me the most is one of our guys, Mr. Arnor. You know, he competes in the bowling and the pool, and I mean, he does everything.
Yeah.
But he always says, you know, when he competing, he'll turn around and he'll always see me there supporting him.
There you go.
He said, I can always depend on Tom. He's always right there with me,
That's
you know,
right.
and it's always stuck to me. And
Yeah.
me and him have a great relationship, and you know, we look forward to practicing every week, bowling and bocce, and just the talk of the games, because a few years ago he wasn't sure if he wanted to go or not.
I remember that.
And after he went that first time, you can't stop him.
That's right. That's right.
He's ready for the next time.
I always tell them it's that first step that's the hardest step.
It is.
But once they take that step, man, it's like they're hooked.
They're hooked.
They're hooked.
And I'm hooked.
I know that's right. I know, man.
Yeah.
So you guys usually practice bowling on Wednesdays at 2 p.m.
Right.
and stuff. So if anybody wants to come out and help support our guys and stuff, we'll be right here at the Shamrock Bowl from 2 p.m. For about an hour.
Hour and a half. Yeah.
And stuff. And on Wednesdays, if you want to come on out and cheer them on, man, come on out. The more the merrier. We have a good time. We got our coaches and our rec guys there, all there with them and stuff. So Tom does he does a great job with our veterans. I've seen him in action at the games, and like you said, he's always there supporting our veterans. But all our staff that goes with us are always there supporting our veterans, and so we're kind of like our own little cheerleading squad and stuff.
We sure do.
Right, because when we see our guys getting there and going, especially I love the slalom, the motorized slalom. That's usually a pretty intense one for our guys, because they're trying to get that chair around those little obstacles and cones and stuff.
The wheelchair rugby.
We don't have any wheelchair rugby guys, but that is really intense and stuff. We got wheelchair basketball and stuff. We kind of like, our guys are kind of like the low impact kind of guys and stuff. They do I think the thing that would be most intense is probably the wheelchair soccer.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, that's probably the most intense thing that we do. But they have a good time while we're out there. The staff that goes out there, hey, it's not a vacation, boy. I tell you what, 'cause we're working from sun up to sundown, and some thereafter, because I do the Facebook posts and stuff, all the pictures and video I take during the day. I have to, of course, download and then, of course, edit them and then upload them to the Facebook page and stuff. So be watching our Facebook page, Dublin VA Medical Center. Type that in the search there, hit like, and you'll start receiving our notifications and all. And that's hey, we're ready to go, man. About 2 more weeks here.
2 more weeks.
16 days, I believe, it's time.
2 weeks from tomorrow.
Yeah, there you go. 2 weeks from tomorrow.
That's
Holy
right.
cow! Yeah, we are ready to roll. All right, Tom. Well, great to have you on the show. Love having you on the show, man. I think we'll shoot a show while I'm down there. And
Good
so
deal.
We're gonna get you again.
All right. Appreciate it.
All right. And folks, we'll be back with more Vinson Voice.
Stop in today at your Wrightsville, Silverton, or Adrian Jet Food Stores for breakfast made fresh daily. The best breakfast biscuits and breakfast platters around. Join us for lunch with fresh chicken, pork chops, fried fish, fresh vegetables, as well as a daily manager special from chicken pot pies, meatloaf, and beef tips and rice. Hungry yet? Hurry into your Jet Food Store today, and don't forget to call ahead, and we'll have your favorite Hunt's Brothers pizza made to order. Come to your hometown Jet Deli today.
If you're in the market for affordable transportation, come on in to Dublin Auto Sales. Getting to work, school, or around town every day requires dependable transportation, and that's what you'll find at Dublin Auto Sales, offering in-house financing too, so credit is never an issue. See Wayne Kemp or any of his friendly staff, Bill Topping, Alan Fields, TJ DeRochi. Look for Dublin Auto Sales at 1705 Telfair Street and 406 North Jefferson, and also at 511 North Jefferson, where you'll find a great deal. Dublin Auto Sales, affordable transportation you can count on.
Hello, folks. Welcome back to the Vinson Voice. Once again, I'm your host, Greg Swars. Got another very special friend with me right here, Mr. Arnor Lee. How you doing, Mr. Lee?
I'm doing okay.
All right.
Yeah.
So Mr. Lee been having a few things going on today, but we made it through, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
That's right. So Mr. Lee is one of our veterans. He's a Vietnam veteran with the United States Air Force. How many years in the Air Force did you do?
I stayed 20 years.
20 years.
Active duty and 10 years inactive reserve.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So with all of my time, I had 34 years.
In 34, wow,
Yeah.
34 years, good grief. And here we go. And so now you're here, you've been here at the Carl Vinson for what, about 4 or 5 years
I've
now?
been here since about 5 years.
About
now.
5 years?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And I remember the story about getting ready to go to these wheelchair games. I remember about 4 or 5 years ago when you was ready to go, you was considering it, and you weren't sure if you was ready to go then. And that was when I think that's when Salt Lake City, Utah was your first game, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a little bit strange going to the games. I didn't know nothing about them, you know, and so and just getting here, I guess I was sort of a little rebellious. But
Right.
after I did go, I liked it.
Yeah, yeah.
So I've been trying to go every year.
There you go. So this will be your 4th year.
Yes.
You know, we started out in Salt Lake City, Utah, then we went to Cincinnati, Ohio, and then last year in Orlando, Florida.
Right,
And this year we're going to Louisville, Kentucky.
right.
Man, it's gonna be awesome. And we're also, like last year, we're driving again this year. Little bit of a longer trip,
Yeah.
but we're gonna be okay.
Yeah.
We're trying to save the government some money and not fly everybody. So what events are you gonna be competing in this year?
I'm gonna compete in bowling, basketball, this is wheelchair salon,
Okay, the slalom, yeah.
and let me see, there's one more.
Is it the rally?
The rally.
Wheelchair rally?
Rally.
That's right. You've been bringing home some gold in that rally, haven't you?
Well, I did my first year,
Yeah.
but I didn't
Okay.
the year after that.
Right.
But last year I brought home the silver and the bronze.
Okay.
So this year I'm gonna try to get some in every event.
Right. Okay.
It's gonna be kind of hard to do, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it a try
Yeah.
anyway.
I heard. Are you doing 9-ball this year? or-
No,
No, you ain't doing
I
9-ball
decided
this
to lay
year?
off the 9-ball.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's some pretty stiff competition right there, boy.
Yeah, and sitting in this chair, I couldn't bend on the table like I
Oh,
wanted
okay.
to.
Okay.
So I
That's
decided
right.
I'd just give that one up.
Okay. Yep. And it's it's all about it's called adaptive sports, and what you do is you find different ways to perform, to actually compete.
Yeah.
How to do things and stuff.
You do have to do that, and that's one thing I learned in a wheelchair is you can't just walk up and do it like you used to do it.
Right. Right.
And that's one of my hang-up in bowling.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
why I try to bowl every year.
Right.
I don't think I get back as good as I were,
Yeah.
but I want to get back as good as I can, and that'll put me up there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So yeah. So of course, you're here, and how about your coaches? What do you think about your coaches?
Well, the coaches, they keep me on my toes.
There you go.
You know.
There you go.
And I really will feel I would feel bad now if they went and I didn't go.
Right.
So I done
okay.
got used to them.
Right.
So
right.
I want to be in the games.
There you
Even
go.
if I don't win a medal,
Yeah.
as long as I'm in the game,
Yeah.
I feel a little occupied.
Yeah, you're
know,
staying
I
active.
feel up, you know.
Staying active. So
And,
instead of staying in that hospital bed and just riding around in the hospital,
Right.
you're going out and doing your thing. You compete.
Right.
You decided to take that step
Right.
and compete.
Uh-huh.
And I'm glad you took that first step, because
Well,
we was kind of worried about you about not going.
I am
Yeah.
too, because if I hadn't took the step, I never would have been to those places.
That's right, because you're
And
meeting all kinds of folks. Heck, you can probably even run into somebody that you served with. You know.
I never find nobody that I serve with,
Mm-hmm.
but I run into somebody that I get to know in the game.
Right.
So, so that's
You develop
that's-
some more
that-
relationships.
Yeah, you know, I know some people now that I didn't know before,
There you go.
and we be looking for each other.
Oh,
At
that's
least I
right.
be looking for them.
Oh yeah, they were looking for you
Yeah.
too.
I got
It's,
a few numbers we call up, and
Yeah.
Say, are we getting ready to go? Are you going?
Yeah,
And they
yeah.
said, yeah, we going. So, well, that's sweet.
There you go.
Put a little more juice into it.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. All right. So yeah, so we're gearing up. We got about tomorrow. Tomorrow will be 2 weeks. Be 2 weeks.
2 weeks
Ready to
tomorrow?
go. Yeah, 2 weeks from tomorrow. It's gonna be time to roll.
Boy, our time done look like it done ate up
I know.
somewhere.
That's
you know?
right. Because it seemed like yesterday we were just at Orlando.
It does.
Competing.
Don't seem like it was that long.
That's right. To me, the games they give something for our veterans to look forward to every year and stuff. Those that decide to compete. So if you're tossing the idea around and you're here in the medical center and really not sure if you can or if you just really not sure and stuff. Talk to one of these guys that are gone and.
That was one of my problems. It was sort of a new step. I didn't know what to expect.
Right.
I never had been in it before.
Mm-hmm.
So once they convinced me to go, and I went, I fell in love with it.
That's it.
You know?
That's it. One of your ward mates is going. Is it Bennett? Is it Mr. Bennett? Yeah, Mr. Bennett.
He's supposed to be going.
This is supposed to be his first year.
Yeah.
I interviewed him a couple of weeks ago about it, and he's looking forward to it. And he said because he talked to you about it, that's why he kind of decided to go.
Yeah.
Because he's like you said, he's one of those. We want all of our veterans to get well that are here in the medical center, and then you guys are always looking forward to going home and stuff, but then you support each other. Y'all support each other because while you're here, they're your family.
Yeah.
They're your family, and you start building a relationship. So so that's what happened there. And like I said, he said that he talked to you about it, and he was excited. Heard all the stories that you were saying about it and stuff. So he's excited and stuff.
Yeah.
So all right, so 2 weeks. We're gonna do this thing, Mr. Lee.
Okay, we're gonna have to go back again and do it again.
We're gonna have to go do it again.
Yes, sir.
All right.
All right.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Lee.
You're welcome.
All right, and folks, we'll be back with more Vinson Voice.
With Georgia Farm Bureau Insurance, I can get auto, home, life, even banking all in one place. Pretty convenient if you ask me.
Always the home team, Georgia Farm Bureau Insurance. Visit us online at gfbinsurance.com.
At Hangers Cleaners in Dublin, we really appreciate your business and strive for customer service and a better quality every single day. That's what we're here for. At Hangers Cleaners, we'll pick up and deliver right to your door, saving you time and money. Hangers Cleaners for all your fine linens, alterations, wedding gowns, leather, you name it, and we'll do it. Hangers Cleaners for your professional dry cleaning and laundry. Hangers Cleaners, the cleaner that cares. Hillcrest Parkway in Dublin.
Hello, folks. Welcome back to the Vinson Voice. I am your host again, Greg Swars. Got a very, 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 very special guest with me here today. I have got the lovely and most beautiful Mrs. Patricia Swars with me here today. Hello, ma'am. How are you today?
Good morning.
All right, and welcome to the show.
Thank you.
All right. So, Mrs. Swars, Pat, my lovely wife, she has been with the VA for 16 years now.
Yes.
Right. And you started out on the CLCs, our community living centers, then moved to primary care, and then now you're in quality management.
Right.
And also, let's talk about your experience. How many years have you been in nursing?
Over 30.
Over 30 years.
Right. Started out as a nursing assistant and went to LPN school. And that's how I started at the VA as an LPN. And then with the encouragement and support for the organization that I work for, I was able to continue my education. And now I have a master's degree in nursing. So I am an RN.
All right. And yeah, trust me, been a lot of times, if anybody knows, if it has been married or been a boyfriend to a nurse, that the bed is always covered in computers, and nursing books, and you have that little bit of 6 inches on the bed that you can actually sleep on, because they're doing it all through the night. But it's great that you've been able to do that. And nurses always are continuing their education. From the start of their career all the way to the end of their career and stuff. So it's it's been a long road,
Yes, a very interesting journey.
Yeah, and why did you get into nursing from the get-go?
I've always been a caregiver. I have compassion for people, and I always want the best for people and human beings. So I've always wanted to care for people and try to make things better for them.
Okay. And how does it feel serving our nation's heroes?
Oh, wow, it's wonderful. I am a veteran's daughter, granddaughter, auntie, cousin. So it is very interesting, interesting, and a good experience to meet a lot of good people from all walks of life.
All walks of life, and she married a veteran. So
Yes.
So you get hit with all angles and stuff. So yeah, it's awesome. All right, so today this month is LGBTQ Pride Month,
Right.
and as a member of our EEO and Diversity Committee, you're one of the special emphasis program managers for that specific program.
Exactly.
So let's talk about the LGBTQ Pride. How first of all, what is LGBTQ?
LGBTQ is lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, and Q, it stands for queer or questioning. It's an umbrella. The Q is an umbrella that encompasses a large amount of people.
Okay. And so regardless of your gender, we treat all our veterans with the care, respect, and the care that they need.
Absolutely.
And so let's talk about the program a little. So what kind of things do we do for our veterans?
Okay. Right now, we have a table set up in our front lobby that has information for our employees as well as our veterans. We have, for example, we have a brochure on domestic violence in relationships. We have a flyer on important discussions that veterans and people of this population need to discuss with their providers. Also, we have information for medical providers on tips on how to work with people of this population.
And so they've here in the recent years is when they've really kind of put an emphasis on that population now. So how does it feel for you to be one of the program managers of that program? Kind of what does it mean to you?
It means that I can reach out to someone that's different, that unique population, and to demonstrate that this population is unique, but this population is important. Right. It's important, diversity, and that is one thing that our organization that we try to do is we are a diverse organization.
That's right.
To be high reliable organization, we have to be diverse.
That's right. Regardless of what your gender or your sexual orientation is, you're still served in the military, and you obviously deserve the same benefits that we do when we serve our veterans and stuff.
And we have directives that we honor and we try and we follow. You can find any information that you want, additional information on our website, and you can call me. My name is Pat Swars and Jennifer Johnson, and we have a chaplain that's also going to be the coordinator for our facility for this population.
Right, and that's Chaplain Constance Arthur, who's going to be the program coordinator for that. A really nice, really good person. I cannot say enough about our chaplain corps. We have got a wonderful chaplain corps. We got Chaplain Lindsay leading the way. We got David Julian, who's been around for several years. Also Sam Skaggs, and then of course Chaplain Arthur. She came along a couple of years ago, and they've been doing a great job. I think we've got a great team.
Yeah, they're approachable.
Absolutely,
easy to approach and talk to.
Absolutely. And so you've been on. How long have you been on the EEO and Diversity Committee?
5 years.
5 years now. Wow, wow. And I mean, how does that make you feel about being able to, be on that committee? The EEO and Diversity Committee.
I'm thankful that I am allowed to implement and put in my skills and to grow.
Right.
Because this program will help employees to grow, and we reach out to help all of our employees.
Right. Okay.
And veterans.
That's right. All right. So there you go. You're doing great things here at the Carl Vinson VA Medical Center. You're going to keep doing great things. Yeah. Yeah. But I'm contemplating this retirement thing. In a couple of years. She has to go for a few more years than I do, so I'm trying to contemplate whether I want to stay with her and do it. I'm obviously staying with her, but I'll be at home doing those house husband things and stuff while she's still working and stuff. So all right. Well, Patricia, thank you for being on the show.
Thank you for allowing me.
And it's of course it's always an honor. All right, folks, we'll be back with more Vinson Voice.
It's that time of year, time to fire up the grill, relax, and have some fun. Whether you're a grill master or a wannabe, the Big Green Egg will change the way you think about cooking. Georgia Pools has a large selection from which to choose. They carry a wide variety of accessories too, from charcoal, starters, to grilling tools, seasonings, and sauces. Get your own Big Green Egg cooking system for as low as $58.83 per month. And while you're waiting on that perfect steak to cook, relax in your very own Pawleys Island hammock. What better way to spend the summer days ahead? When you're thinking of grilling and chilling, think Georgia Pools, located at 1201 Hillcrest Parkway in Dublin. Call Georgia Pools at 275-3607.
Hampton Inn & Suites by Hilton in Dublin has some exciting news for seniors from Dublin, Trinity, East Lawrence, and West Lawrence who are starting college this fall. We're going to give some lucky student from each school $500. And all you got to do to enter is submit an essay explaining why education is important to you, and email it to phil.patel@hilton.com. The deadline to enter is July 26, and all the winners will be announced July 31st. Enter for your chance to win this $500 scholarship by Hampton Inn & Suites in Hilton. Enter today. It's a $500 scholarship. Hampton Inn & Suites by Hilton salutes you for all your accomplishments.
Hello, folks. Welcome back to the Vinson Voice. Once again, I'm your host, Greg Swars. We always finish the show talking about a few critical issues. The first one is always going to be veteran suicide. One suicide is too many. I don't know what the numbers are right now, but any suicide is too many. So if you know somebody that may be in crisis, or you may be in crisis yourself, please call this number, 1-800-273-8255. If you're a veteran, press 1. We got caring people on the other end of that line waiting to take your information, talk to you, and definitely want to prevent you from doing what you call the crisis line for. So the crisis line, once again, is 1-800-273-8255. If you're a veteran, press 1. Like I said, any suicide is too many, but I understand being at the end of your rope, been there myself. I've tasted the steel myself, but I know things can get rough for you, but we have people in place now to help you with whatever you're going through, all right? Nothing is worth taking your life. There's help out here for you. Like I said, 1-800-273-8255. If you're a veteran, press 1, all right? The next thing we always talk about is veteran homelessness. We're trying to end homelessness for our veterans. So if you know somebody that may be in that crisis where they may either be losing their home or they may be living in unlivable conditions, please get them to this number, 1-877-48-VET. Once again, they'll take your information, and then we're going to get you the help that you need. All right, with the Department of Veterans Affairs, we take care of our veterans. Okay, we want you to have a home, we want you to have a job. You know, hey, we just want you to increase your what do they call it? Your standard of living, your quality of life. That's it. That's what I'm looking for. Your quality of life. All right. 1-877-48-VET if you're a veteran in crisis of losing your home or living in unlivable conditions, or you're actually homeless. All right. We got people here that can help you get you on your feet. All right. All right. And then also, you know, we always talk about, you know, our social media. You know, we're on Facebook, we're on Twitter. You know, Facebook is Dublin VA Medical Center, and Twitter is @VA Dublin. All right. So you'll see the graphics across the bottom here. Like our page, you know, comment. You know, we also want, you know, when you do your comments, we want positive and negative. That way it gives us an opportunity to feel the veterans' issues that are out there and give us an opportunity to, of course, fix what's going on, you know, the bad things. So, but we also appreciate all our positive comments also. You know, just get on our page and like our page. Like I said, we're getting ready to go to the veteran wheelchair games, 10th of July through the 17th of July. Be looking on our Facebook page, because I'll be posting a lot of pictures, a lot of videos of our veteran athletes that are competing in the games this year. We're taking a team of about 13 veterans and all, like pretty much the average of what we've been taking for the last 10 years or so. So get on the page, like it, and just wait for the updates, because we're going to be rocking it this year. We're going to be bringing home the gold, silver, and the bronze. These guys are going to need chiropractors when we get back, because they're going to be having all that metal hanging off their neck. And also, chiropractors, get ready, because Team Dublin's coming back home with a lot of metal around their necks. All right. And then, like I always say at the end of each show, we can still change the world. All it takes is one act of kindness a day. I'm your host, Greg Swars, and we'll see you next week on the Vinson Voice.